Hello, sir. Welcome to collegedunia.com, India's largest college website research portal. Okay, so we welcome to our platform. And before we start, sir, we would like to have a small introduction of yours. So please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Assis, for giving me this opportunity. First of all, I am Dr. Santosh Kumar Mahato. Currently, I am working as Assistant Professor, Branch Coordinator, or Head and Faculty in Charge Training and Placement. I joined IIIT Ranchi in 2017, and from 2017, I am working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. About my education qualification, I have completed my PhD from National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur, in microwave and millimeter wave antennas in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And I have published more than 20 research articles. And I have done my MTech from Birla Institute of Technology, IIT Mishra, Ranchi in 2012. And I have completed my BTech from National Institute of Science and Technology, Odisha, in 2010 in the same branch, Electronics and Communication Engineering. I qualified GATE examination 3 times, 2010, 11, 12. And since teaching is my passion and I want to learn each and every step, and for that I think teaching is the best process of learning. That's why I joined academic institutions to enhance my knowledge.
Yes, sir. So very good to know, sir. You are highly qualified for the post that you are doing right now. So moving on to the first question, sir. So being the faculty of electronics engineering department, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the student?
Since I am a faculty in Electronics and Communication Engineering, also branch coordinator or head of Electronics and Communication Engineering, I try to start from the very basic, so that we can teach our students, so that students will learn each and every step very clearly. After that, if you understand the concept, then you can analyze the things in your ways. So understanding or fundamental is very important. Every faculty member from our department or from our institutes try to build the fundamental knowledge among the students. And the first thing, we are trying to create the knowledge among the students or awareness among the students. That is the job. And since I am teaching electromagnetic theory, antenna design, microwave, if students are interested in the ISRO, DRDO, then these are the fundamental subjects. And I'm trying to teach this subject from the very basics, from the basic which we have learned in class 12 or class 11.
So it's good to know that, sir, you focus on the foundation of the student, like teaching the basics, starting from the basics. Sir. So moving on to the next question, sir. How do you tend to establish healthy relations with the student and the fellow faculty?
All the faculty members in IIIT Ranchi are young and all are highly qualified. They are they have completed their PhD from IITs, NITs, and IIITs, and they all are energetic. The basics and the fundamentals of all the faculty members are very good. We have created a research cell in our institute. There are 7 research cells ongoing in our institute, and from the very beginning or from the first years, we encourage students to join one of the research cells so that you can solve the problem, existing problem, and try to find the problem which you will see around the society. At the end, we are trying to find the solutions, and once you find the problems, then you can easily find the solutions. This is the approach, and for that, every faculty members are involved in smart hackathon, Smart India hackathon. In that, the problem is defined by the industry, and we are trying to solve that problem. Similar concept we are trying to implement in our college. For that purpose, we have created a cell so that a student will join the cell and try to find the solutions with the help of faculty members. And we have a very good lab facility in our college.
Okay. Okay, sir. It's good to know that you try to build a good relation, and you also said that you have a very young group of faculty members, which will help the student to understand the concept nicely. So, moving on to the
Yeah.
third question, sir. Next question: how do you try to bring in practical approach towards the subject and makes it industry oriented?
Uh, when this question comes, this is understood that there is gap between industry and academia, or the 10 years gap. I think 10 years gap is between the industry and academia, and we are trying to find the trying to minimize this gap. For that, we are trying to find the problem from the industry. Once you have the problem, industry problem, then you can try to solve the real world problem. And we have designed our curriculum in a such a way that in 8 semesters, students can join any organizations for internship, and they can use 6 months as an internship in any organizations, and they will learn how the work culture is in that organizations and what are the projects they are having. In this way, we have dedicated final semesters entirely towards the projects or the internship, or we can say that this is a project-based learning.
Yeah,
Everything is mentioned in the book, but when you are trying to solve the existing problem, then you will find the difficulties. So, project-based learning is the best approach of learning, according to me.
yeah. That's what you said, that practical approach is all about, right?
Yeah, practical approach.
Okay. So how do you, so moving on to the next question. So how do you strategize the curriculum, and how often it gets updated to make it benefiting for the student?
Well, since IIIT started in 2016, and IIIT is Institute of National Importance, we have designed a curriculum in such a way that we can meet the demand of industry. And for that purpose, we have included industry experts in our BOCS and designed a curriculum like that. We are trying to, in previously, BTech is completed in 8 semesters. We have minimized that. All the theory courses are finished in the 8 semesters. In 7 semesters, we have a 4 credit project course or project-based learning, and in final semesters, 8 semesters is completely dedicated towards the projects or internship. So if you are dedicatedly working on a project, then definitely you will learn a lot.
Yes.
And I also said that there are so many research cells in our college, and we are trying to motivate all the students to join the research cells and start doing research, so that at least you can aware about the problem.
So it's good to know that you strategically try to approach the student and make them industry oriented as well. So, sir, moving on to the next question. So, what are your views upon the placement and higher education about the student of your department, or how does your department prepare the students for higher education?
So from the day when students join our department or our institutions, since I am also faculty in charge training and placement, I am looking the placement from 2019, and 2 batches are already passed, and this is the third batch. And in the third batch, and the placement is about 85%. 85% students are placed. From the day one, I try to motivate the students find the potentials. What are the potential you have? Once you find the potentials, then you can improve the things to achieve your goal. After setting the goals, first decide the goals and do hard work to achieve that goal. That is very fundamental thing. And if students are interested in the core domains, we encourage the students to get qualified the get examinations with a good rank, and for that we are trying to teach them in a classroom itself the standard of the gate examinations, or you can say that we are trying to solve the gate questions which are previously asked in the same subject, so at least that subject is prepared by the students. And the next thing is we try to focus on each and every student in which subject they are lacking, and the faculty members are continuously in touch with that students and try to motivate that students. And if you have any problem, then you can contact with any faculty members. As I already said, we have a team of young faculty members or young minds. In this way, we can encourage the students to participate in the placement drive. And about the higher education, I already discussed with you. We have a research cell. In if you are willing to join any organizations for higher education, then you at least you have the research capabilities.
Yes.
And we are trying to build the research capability from the very beginning when you join the organizations.
Yes.
In research cell, we are trying to solve the problem, or trying to simulate the things and trying to visualize the things with the softwares, and with the hardware we are trying to compare the result which you obtained in the simulations. This is in this way we can motivate all the students for the higher education.
So, sir, it was nice to know that what are the efforts that you put upon the students. So, coming to this part, sir, so in your college or in your institute, how many seats do you have in your department? What is the capacity of seats in your department,
sir? In IIIT Ranchi, we have 4 branches. 4 branches. One is computer science engineering, and another branch is computer science engineering with specialization in data science and artificial intelligence.
AI.
And the third one is the computer science engineering with a specialization in data science and artificial intelligence. And in electronics and communication engineering, we have a dedicated electronics and communication engineering branch. And fourth one is electronics and communication engineering with a specialization IoT and embedded system. In this 4 branches, we have different seats. In computer science, we have 120 seats. In electronics and communication engineering, we have 90 seats. And since these 2 branches we have opened last year from 2021, the computer science with a specialization data science and artificial intelligence, and in EC with specialization IoT and embedded system. In these 2 branches we have 30 seats, means total 250 seats in the last academic year.
So, sir, coming to the marketing part, what your college do for the marketing? Sir, what your college do, or how your college strategy? What are the strategy of your college for doing the marketing, sir?
So we are trying to enhance the knowledge or technical knowledge of all the students, since the students are our brand ambassador. If students are performing well in their education, and they grab beautiful opportunities and placed in very good organizations, then definitely the branding of our college will be started. In the last year, in this coming year, our placement record is about 86% or 87%. And Google also selected one of the students, that is from our institutions, and they have offered 46 lakh per annum. And we are trying to build the knowledge, technical knowledge of all the students. Since students is our brand ambassador, we have never approached for branding, marketing ourselves.
So that's
The name is enough. Yeah, name is enough. IIIT Ranchi, Institute of National Importance, and the students are the brand ambassador of IIIT Ranchi.
so, sir. It's really very good to know that your call, especially your institute, has backed a student with 46.4 lakh per annum as the annual package, and that too Google being the one of the leading companies in over the world. So these are the big companies that are coming in your college for the recruitment. It's very glad and it's very helpful to know, and it will help the coming students to get to back them with the good jobs. So
Definitely this will.
Yes, sir. So next question.
Definitely this will help.
Yeah, sir. So moving on to the next question, sir. So how do you help your student to cope up with the competition being so high in the outside world?
Uh, as I already said, that we are approaching the project-based learning. If you solve a problem, to solve a single problem, you have to learn multiple things.
Yes, sir.
You have to learn multiple things. In this way, you can increase your technical knowledge, and if you have potential to potential of good technical knowledge, then I think you will perform very good in any platform. Either if you are willing to go for higher education, then you definitely will perform well. And for that purpose, we are encouraging a student to write a research paper. From the BTech for third or second year students, they have published 2 or 3 conference papers, and some of the students are working to write journal papers. And this will help if they are going to join organizations for higher education.
So moving on to the very last questions from our side. So what are your valuable advice that you want to give to the today's youth or today's students?
According to me, if you are eager to learn,
Yes.
if you are eager to learn, then first find the potentials. What are the potential you have? According to your potentials, set the goal and work hard to achieve that goal. And in that, technical knowledge is very important. If you are fundamentally strong, then definitely you can do anything, whatever you want. So, and learn the things which are discussed in the class, and apart from the class, you have to use the digital platforms to increase or enhance your knowledge.
Yes.
So gathering knowledge is very important, and you know how much time you have to devote to get the knowledge.
Yes.
It depends upon you.
Yes, sir. So it's very good to know, and thank you for your precious time, sir. It was very nice to have a good interaction with you. So in the meanwhile, I'll say that yes, interview is done. And thank you for your precious time.
So thank you, Assis, for giving me this opportunity.